There we go. Hey, what is up, everyone? Well, the the thing is sideways, so hopefully you're not seeing me sideways. I have a feeling that you are, and it's not letting me do it. Let me see if I can do it sideways. No, that does not do it. So I'm gonna have to fix this issue, obviously. I don't know how that's going to work with this particular stand that I have, but let's give it a shot. I don't know how to do that. And there's no audio either. Oh. Well, shit. Well, let's fix it all. Let's fix all of this, y'all. Um. All right, I'm unmuted, so you should be able to hear me. Can you hear me now? Still no audio? How could that be? Can anybody else hear me? You can. Yay. Sorry, my hair, it's been raining outside. My hair's all frizzy, frazzled. Hey, what's up? What's up? You can hear me now? Okay, I'm gonna have to like position the phone up here like so without a proper holder here because this one does not, I don't think it holds the phone like that. Maybe it does. Hold on, let's try it. But I do not think, that's not how that goes. 1 second, guys. I don't think that this holder will do what I want it to do, but we're gonna try it. So just bear with me. Technical things, yeah, that won't work. But it can kind of do a little leany poo here. Let's just do that. Let's take it. How can we do it safely, y'all? 1 moment, people. We got some technical issues here that I just need to fix. I can use some tarot cards in this plastic box. Sometimes, with the YouTube thing, you have to improvise and make the camera work when it doesn't. It's so stupid because, like, I should be able to live stream with my camera sideways. That's how you're supposed to actually really record a YouTube video, is not up and down like this. It's supposed to be sideways. So I don't even understand why it's not working, and it's making me do this boo bull crap. But we're gonna do it though. Getting it. I think we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Oop. I'm so sorry, people. This is really dumb. So just hang it in there for a second. Oh. I think we did it. So just like nobody move, because if you move, the whole thing is just going to come crashing down. And I'm going to try to catch it. I should probably have like a net of some sort or some towels down the floor because I don't have a case on my phone at the moment. It's very vulnerable and it's leaning up against some bull crap. So, it is a metaphor for life. Right? We're always trying to kind of like duct tape it up and like keep it going, limping on its last leg, whatever we got to do to just get one more little drippy drop out of it. Yeah, exactly. And welcome to the Coven, Moontan. Adam Mohammed, do I know anything about Olympic spirits? Some here and there. I mean, I've worked with all types of spirits from a myriad of pantheons. I stick mostly to goetic spirits, I would say primarily. I mean, I have worked with like let's say, I work with Abaddon, but I've also worked with Apollo. I have worked, with this, like the actual spirit of Jupiter. And of course I work with the planetary energy of Jupiter, but also the actual spirit of Jupiter as well. Do I know anything about them, someone making them look younger by 10 years? That is possible, absolutely. And I would say that like just by just just kind of like a side effect of living a magical lifestyle, being in dedication to, especially in spirits from the infernal realm. If you're doing the right things, if you're working with them in the right way, then you are going to be in a good state of health. And of course, that can be like this. I mean, I have my ups and downs, of course I do. But if I stick to the protocol, which is a protocol which they will basically download straight into your mind, which is uniquely planned and tailored just for you of what you need to do for whatever type of success. Reverse aging is one of those things. I mean, there's moments where I look older, there's moments where I look extremely young. I will definitely say I'm one of those people that have been enjoying some aspects of this reverse aging, and you're going to see that more and more in me. I've sustained an injury in the past. It's been going on like 8 weeks now, and it's really sucked, man. I was doing pull-ups, and I tinged something back here, but it's also connected to my lat. It's also connected to my tricep. It goes down into my elbow, and it also goes down into my wrist. It's been causing me to have to kind of go like that, and I haven't been able to work out. So that is going to interfere with what I'm looking like, how I'm feeling. The whole reverse aging thing kind of gets tanked on when you're not able to do some of the things that can promote the reverse aging, but the magic is part of it. It's not just a lifestyle change overall. It is absolutely the magic that you're working, and that current that is running through you when you are working this magic. It does have an effect on you, an anti-aging type of effect. So hey Nina, is the store open yet? It's almost open. I've almost got it open, and I actually have I would say it's going to be open by the first week in August, because I have my first spiritual retreat here the first week in August. My dear brother Shaman Sorcerer is coming down here to see me for a few days, and that's going to be the first retreat. So by that time, I've got about 2 weeks to finally get everything cleaned up, spick and span, stocked up, ready to go. So yeah, 2 weeks it's going to be open. You'll be able to come and see me for spiritual retreats, 1, 2, and 3 day retreats. Of course, there's going to be all kinds of everything that you could want to learn, you could want to get into. There's going to be opportunities for other things that you can experience here that won't be listed on the website. I think you know what I mean. No, I'm not in Georgia, I'm in Virginia. The Georgia thing is not going to be working out in quite the way that we planned, because of a falling out between Lost Metaphysics. We had some really great things planned, and that just kind of fell apart very quickly. And I guess I'm glad it did when it did, and I wasn't any further involved in that myself when dude decided to go and do whatever the hell he's doing. I feel for JS. And I mean, this took its toll on me. I was blindsided like a motherfucker. And I don't want to get into all of that. That's not the time or the place. But the Georgia thing won't be happening. It's going to be happening here in Petersburg. JS Garrett's going to be coming up here doing some boot camps with me, as well as some retreats. And then also, too, I want to make this a spiritual hub for spiritual YouTubers that would like to come and do meet and greets here for their spiritual families, their soul families, their fans, if you will, to be able to come and do meet and greets here, maybe sign their books, see their wares, have special events here, maybe even some type of, a cult gala type of 2 or 3 day event where we can get speakers together and have people come. I have the place now, so it's great now that we have a venue. Everyone can kind of come together and come and meet everyone and share in some really, really, really great activities together to open ourselves even more, and to really solidify the faith in our path. To I think too, to be able to sit down face to face with each other in the flesh, do ritual together in the ways that people used to do this in the ancient times. I mean, could you imagine like 10 or 12 of us together performing a freaking massive ritual? How powerful that would be, like what that experience would be like. There's not many of us that have had the opportunity to experience things like this. So, I'm super excited about the aspect of being able to bring people together. A lot of people on this path are very, very solitary, and for good reason. For good reason. I mean, that's not just in this, doesn't just apply to this spiritual community. There's rascals out there everywhere that you have to be careful of, but you definitely need to be careful around here. But I want to cultivate a place, an experience, a spiritual hub for practical spirituality, practical left-hand path spirituality, where people can come and enjoy one another's company, learn from one another, have amazing, amazing experiences that will help you to ascend spiritually, help you to like put the pieces of the puzzle together. Like, I will tell you from my own personal experience in going to meet E.A. Koetting back in 2016 in Utah, that was a big deal for me. It was a huge deal for me. I mean, after that happened, that really helped me to like put the pieces together to be able to do what I'm doing now. And I firmly believe that had that not occurred, had I not taken that trek out there to Utah for that boot camp, retreat, whatever you want to call it, I would not have had those spiritual doorways open that opened unto me once I had completed that pilgrimage, if you will. There's something about like making a pilgrimage, and it's not that it's like I'm so awesome and you're coming to see some amazing guru or some shit like that. It's not like that. It's not like that at all, and I'm not claiming that it is. This is about you. This is about how awesome you are, and this is about me allowing you to see that and to help you to fill in the gaps wherever those gaps may be, so that you can walk firmly on like firm footing on your path and like reestablish yourself, reinvent yourself, like set your sights on like whatever it is, design of your life, a plan for your life moving forward will all be established and everything will start falling into place. Oh, thanks, Nina, for listing that for me, darling. Yeah, my website's right there. Thanks for holding it down, Nina. And I hope that you get your butt down here to Virginia one of these days so that you can come see me here. That would be so freaking awesome. Like that's one of the things that I'm so excited about, too, is this going to give me the opportunity to allow people to be able to come connect with me, people that I've known for years online that like I've never had the pleasure of meeting in person. And of course, like, my retreats are going to be special. They're going to be unique. They're going to be kind of custom tailored to everyone individually, and they're going to be affordable. I know, like, I want to say when I went back in 2016 for 3 days, it was like $3,500. Like, mine is going to be at half that cost. I know I'm not E.A. Koetting, okay? I know that I'm not him, and I'm not gonna try to like say that I am, and never have claimed to be. But I do believe that my experience will be everything that his is and isn't, in a good ways and bad ways. Like mine, it's going to be awesome. Let's put it that way. And I'm sure you can still go see him. And I would definitely not ever try to dissuade anyone from doing that. If you have the opportunity to go do that, then fucking by all means, fucking go do that. But if you have the opportunity to come see me, come see me. We'll have a fucking awesome time. I'll teach you a lot of really cool shit. You'll probably teach me a lot of really cool shit too, I'm sure. And we will have some amazing, amazing spiritual experiences here together. Some of the likes that many of you may not be prepared for, but that's okay because you are in a very, very, very safe space here. And you are all welcome here. And this place is going to be like my home. And welcoming people into my home is something that I take a lot of pride in. I take it very seriously, and I want you to be welcome and feel welcome, be comfortable here and feel safe. Um, Practicing magic around others and like opening yourself up spiritually in certain situations um, can feel a little vulnerable sometimes. And I get that. I understand that. I will be here to hold space for you. Okay? Do not worry about a thing. Um, like, just so you all know, the store is going to be awesome in itself. I can't wait for that. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything here, and carrying a little bit of everything as far as like witchcraft supplies go, candles, incense, oils, effigies, crystals, you name it. I do have a full set of glass chakra healing crystal singing bowls. We have those here. We've got a Reiki healing center that's going to be over here back there. With the table, the whole full setup. So this is going to be an immersive experience. We have a shower, a full bathroom here. We have like a very, very nice facility, and we're going to have the ambiance as such and have it spiritually imbued in such a way that it's going to be conducive for the spiritual forces that we are going to be summoning and working with here. We also have a spooky element to it too. For those of you that like ghost hunting and that are into history, I will add a little bit of element of that into it too, just for fun if you want to. I have a really creepy warehouse just right up the road, and it was a tobacco drying warehouse. And if you know anything about Petersburg, Virginia, it was basically destroyed during the Civil War, and there was a lot of atrocities, a lot of very inhumane treatment of people, rape, starvation, murder, violence. I mean, it was war, so you can imagine. But this is right in the heart of Old Town Petersburg, and I've been around here a long time. I got a lot of paranormal experience, and I could tell you stories all day long. Okay, but we will go and do some ghost hunting there in that warehouse, and even call upon some spirits, do some conjuring, see what we might be able to come up with. I have had some hair raising experiences and some great things that we can get on video too. So I would like to add a little ghost hunting element into it as well. If you come and see me, it's gonna be dope. Yes, email me. Thank you, Nina. Nina is so on it. You are awesome, Nina. Taylor Gang says, what makes the money drawing talisman on your website the ultimate money drawing talisman? Okay, that's a good question. And that is weird because I had that same question asked earlier today by a gentleman that purchased one. And that is this one right here. This sigil right here is a sigil that I channeled back in 2016 while I was in E.A. Koetting's outdoor temple space in his cave. He let me have access to that for about an hour, and I had a vision in that cave and was bestowed upon me this sigil right here. Jupiter, the spirit of Jupiter, came forth. I saw the whole thing, and he described it to me basically as this is indicative of Jupiter breaking through the sun and opening a portal to the energies of Jupiter through the Daizan that gives you a direct connection to those expansive energies of Jupiter. This right here, there's a ritual that goes with it. The primordial abundance of mighty Jupiter. I do recommend to have that at least you perform the ritual and anoint this as your talisman, or you either purchase the ritual. The ritual package comes with a very thick parchment with this image that you would anoint every day. I would recommend that you would purchase the ritual and this together. If you do decide to do that, I will offer you a discounted price. You can't get that through the website, but I'll give you a special deal because, again, the working does come on a thick cardstock parchment that it would last basically forever, but this is better. I anoint this each day. You would anoint this each day after it has been ritually imbued and activated. What I do with that is you would just take your left pointer finger, 1 drop of money drawing oil. You can also add Jupiter oil in there and Master Key oil. I have experimented with, as well as my own blood and semen. But each day, most importantly, each day, is that you sit with this 1 drop of money drawing oil on your left index finger and start swirling it around that Daizan. Breathe while you're doing this. Feel the connection to that sigil. Start going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And as you're doing this and you're feeling that connection, you are also deeply, deeply, immersively visualizing that which you wish to manifest. That wealth, that finances. See your bank coffers piling up as you are circling this, feeling that connection. Like feeling it down into your root chakra, almost to where like your PC muscle is starting to like contract from the connection being so strong. That's what you want to do for 30 seconds to 60 seconds a day. If you do that every day, that creates a very extremely powerful wealth drawing, a talisman. And that's what you do every day. A ritual is not needed for this talisman. I do anoint these. I will say a blessing over it, like a money drawing blessing, and I will anoint it prior to sending it to you, just so that it will be a wealth attracting talisman that you can then take over and continue to make it stronger. I would say that the ritual will greatly impact the power of this. It does carry a lot of weight and a lot of power without the ritual. You can always perform the ritual on your own. That is available in the Anthology of Sorcery Volume 3, Book of Spells, published by Become a Living God. I think that was put out in about 2016. I could provide that information for you if you wanted to perform the rite yourself. You certainly can. I'm happy to do it for you though too, and again, I will give you a deal if you do that. Sammy Dean, you caught me live. Look at you. You sure did. Hi, I'm so glad to have you here. I know it's been a really long time, y'all. The life of a sorcerer is not easy, as you all know. Like, especially when you offer ritual services for hire. You know, I'm getting intimately involved in the energies of like many other people's lives, like all the time. And yes, I can protect myself from these things. However, there is a certain amount of, there's a certain threshold that I have to cross in order to be successful for you on your behalf. Like, I have to be willing to put myself in your shoes. I have to be willing to like, hey Lee, I see your question and I will get back to that, absolutely, because I got a thing for that. So, you know, you really have to be willing to like, to take that responsibility on, energy on, yuckiness on, what, you know, what, it's not always yucky. I mean, it's a lot of times it's beautiful, you know, but it's always like, it's always an extremely taxing spiritual event and thing to go through. And like, depending on the ritual that I'm performing, or, you know, depending on how many I'm performing in a short period of time, we've talked about ritual hangover before, and ritual hangover is a very, very real phenomenon. And that is also a gauge to go by of like how powerful the manifestation is going to be. And I stick by that. I'm sorry. You know, ask J.S. Garrett, ask a lot of these people that have done a lot of stuff, and they will let you know, usually the night of the damn ritual, you're already going to fucking be feeling sick. You're already going to be feeling that ritual hangover after effect. It's like the Matrix is trying to stop you from doing what you're about to do, because it's like, you have the keys to the briefcase, and you're about to punch the numbers in, and they know it, and they're like, I don't think so. We're gonna put a kibosh on that. And a good way to do that is start making you feel like shit, start making you start second guessing yourself, start making you fight with your partner, start making like all kinds of craziness and chaos in your environment, anything to keep you from carrying out that ritual. And that kind of shit happens. It can make your life chaotic. And then following the ritual, then you got the ritual hangover to deal with. It just goes with it. And that's why y'all see me kind of like up and down, up and down, up and down, because I do a lot of this and it's hard. You know, I'm feeling great now. I've got a lot of ritual work to do tonight. And I'm excited about it. You know, I'm very excited about it. But I do know that, like, most likely, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is not going to be looking so pretty for me. That's not always the case, though. You know, like, there are exceptions to the rule. There are certain compounds and substances that you can combine with your ritual magic that will help to lessen the effects of the ritual hangover. And this is nothing that's illegal or hardcore or powdery or nothing like that. I don't mess with nothing like that. Only natural things around here. And welcome to the membership. Oop, Aaron, I shouldn't have touched my phone. I should not have scrolled, dude. Oh my gosh. So hey Taylor, you got a great question too that I'm seeing. You know, about Incubus and succubus, and there's and it's so weird. I'm getting a lot of questions today. Let me fix this. I'm getting a lot of questions today that I got in earlier emails from like different people. It's kind of strange, but there's a more in-depth answer to this question, I think, because it's been something I've been thinking about a lot lately, since I do a lot of these direct bindings for people and I'm working with incubi and succubi a lot. You know, gentlemen asked me, you know, like, what would be best for him, and I asked him, okay, well, what are you looking for? He's like, you know, I'm looking for to have good, meaningful relationships with the opposite sex, for them to be attracted to me, for them to feel that masculine energy. And I had to ask him, like, okay, well, like, what kind of man are you exactly? Are you a man that's more on the masculine side of your energy? More of the masculine, less of the feminine? Or are you a guy that has more feminine energy and less masculine energy? Or maybe you're like a really, really good balance. Because I think that can also play a part in the choice that you should make ultimately with going with an incubus or a succubus. Because I think if you're a guy that has a lot of feminine energy, like, I would say that, you know, I don't know how to like look at myself, engage myself, but I know who I am. I know myself pretty well. And I do know that not all the time, because I can kind of be different people. A lot of us can. I'm more of a feminine man than I am a masculine macho man. I'm not saying that I can't whip your motherfucking ass at the drop of a hat and go there if I need to. Oh yeah, without a doubt. And rumble with some of the best, biggest, baddest, macho ass Randy Savages that you've ever seen. However, that's not the energy that I prefer to walk around in all the time and wear and say, like, hey, yeah, this is JD. It's a little more feminine, you know, and that's not for everyone. That's not for every woman. You know, I've had a lot of people think that I'm gay and things like that. Nothing wrong with that at all, but I'm not. I prefer women, but I am just a very feminine guy. So, like, for me, at this point, um, you know, I've always dealt with succubi, always, 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 always. But that's always just like giving me so much feminine energy, and I have like always been surrounded by females. And I don't know if like maybe for me, I need to summon an incubus to balance things out, or to summon an incubus and then start really developing that relationship with him to help me to like bring forth more of that masculine energy, especially from like a sexual point of view. Like, maybe that would help me and serve me better in life. And like, you know, break some of the confusion that people may have about me. I don't know, but I think that's a good thing to think about when you're making that choice What, I mean, like these beings can shape shift, yes, but at their essence, at their core, they're going to be one gender or another. And I'm not one that's really at this point in my dealings with them, like sexually engaging with them in like intimate ways. It's more of a connection that we share, an energy that we share, and it's almost kind of like sharing a body in a sense. And we're both helping each other to get what we want and need. And so it wouldn't really be like a homosexual thing to have an incubus attached to you and working with them in that spiritual manner. Hopefully that wasn't too long-winded. I'm going to try to scroll down to the end of it. Oh, thanks for the super chat, man. Yeah, I do, of course. Yeah. Hi, I do. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And thank you for that. And Damien13, what up, JD? Good to see you again. Good to see you. Hey, Deja, what do you need help with? Channel in. You want me to channel in? What you need me to channel in? I will do my very best to do so. Let me take a hit of Coca-Cola. Get my mind straight, I love you too, Aaron. You need some help. Okay, well, I will always be happy to help you. Matthew Barros, what's up, bro? And welcome everyone, and thanks everyone for being here. Like, I know I haven't done a live stream in forever, and to have 23 people here after like not doing one in so long, like that means the world to me. And like, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Hey Stu, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. How's the store coming? It's coming along. I'm in here now. Yes, they are. They are. The spirits have been supporting me in all my businesses and like helping me to like continue down the path that I'm going. Like, and I have no doubt, like anytime I do have a doubt, I just take a look around and like wait 30 minutes, wait an hour, and then a new opportunity is coming. A new opportunity is coming from over here, from over there, all related to this path. And so I know I just have to stay the course. Like, no matter what it takes, I have to keep putting one foot in front of the other and realize like we are all chosen for certain aspects of this great work. We're all doing the great work, and we're all into this together. And everything that we are all doing is just as important as what the next person is doing. Like, all of our magic counts, all of our magic is important. We're all doing the great work, and just keep doing it, just keep doing it. Hey, Tess Marie, what's up, girl? Love you, girl. Hope you're doing good. Hell yeah. Shaner, always with you too. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, y'all. But yeah, I've been working on the store, handling my other businesses, trying to be a great father. I've been seeing my daughters like several times a week. As a matter of fact, they were over here helping daddy clean the store the other day, and that was just like the best freaking time ever. We went down to Old Town, like 2 blocks down, and went to Long Streets and had an amazing lunch. It's a great time. And like, we're going to have an art, it's going to be an art exhibit here from some very, very talented artists from the Appomattox Regional Governor's School. These are high school artists that already have full rides to some of the most prestigious accredited institutions in America for their art that is going to be displayed over here behind me and to the right of me. We're going to be having special events and art exhibitions here, all types of local art, all types of local artisans. We're going to have, a real community touch here, a community hub that's going to bring this community together in so many ways. There's going to be a little bit of something for everyone. And that's why, Beyond the Veil is going to be very unique. This is the best way I can put it. Sammy Dean, welcome to the Chosen Ones, and to all my Chosen Ones. I just want to let y'all know you're going to have your reading for this month coming out within the next 2 days. The Chosen Ones get the readings every month, and I missed the one last month, and I'm sorry about that, y'all. I will do something special extra to make up for it. That was my bad. I effed up on that one, but it's coming. So welcome all you channel members too, and thank you. There's going to be more and more and more as time goes on. The channel membership, like, you're going to be able to see so much more of what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on in my life, things that will be able to help you on your path, that are going to be things that are like more intimate, things that maybe I can't really quite discuss on YouTube that would be helpful for you, and just other really cool shit. There's going to be all that. Aaron, JD, can you read last? Can I read last what? Oh, can I read the last email, Aaron? Yes, Aaron. I'll go ahead and reread the last email. Absolutely. Yeah, I will. Algana, what's up? Oh, thanks, Shayner. Yeah, dude, the store is freaking awesome. I'll give you guys a tour of it. Give me about one more week to give you a grand tour. I showed some of it in some of my last live streams, so that you could see like how far it's come along. Give me another couple of days, make it look even doper, and then I'll give you guys a preview on the next live stream. How about that? We'll do that. Yeah. TC, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you, sister. So, be honest with me, everybody. In the last, it's been going on a while. It's been going on a while. But there has been, at least every week that's gone by, the past 8 weeks, let's say, every 2 or 3 days, like, it's just been heavy. Like, especially during the day, it's like, it's anxiety inducing, it's heavy as hell. Like, the relief doesn't really come until the sun comes down, and like all that psychic energy and everyone's like busyness of survival is kind of chilled out. Like, has that been affecting any of you all lately? Like, or lately, these past 6 to 8 weeks especially, have you been feeling that heaviness? Yeah, it's been really, really intense. And it's like, I've had times where like, it's been like, all right, do you know what matrix fog is? And I've talked about matrix fog before. I don't even know if it's like quite possibly a term that I coined, matrix fog. And the matrix fog is basically like when you're living a magical lifestyle, you have your protocols that you follow, you have your things that you typically do, you have your rituals that you carry out, you have your things that you're interested in, that you follow, that you pay close attention to, like books that you read, channels that you watch. You're staying like plugged in to your path, right? And then one day you wake up and you realize that, like, holy shit, like, I am so detached. It's been 3 months and I haven't done any rituals. It's been 3 months and I haven't watched any spiritual videos. It's been 3 months and I've started eating bad again. I've started watching stupid television, mind-numbing bullshit 24/7, just feeding everything about me as much garbagey crap as possible. And it's like a 3-month time period has gone by and like totally oblivious to it, until one day you just go, whoo, and you wake up out of the matrix fog and you say, holy shit, how did I even fucking get here? What happened? Like, holy crap, I need to get back into my magical lifestyle. I've gained 10 pounds. I've been disconnected from the spirits. Everything seems off and wonky, and I'm like feeling myself pulled back into like the false reality matrix, like that happens, and it tries its best to lure you back into that and to dumb you down to make you comfortable with it, right? And to not even want to think about trying to make a difference with your magic. When you find yourself in these situations, going through these prolonged times of matrix fog, you're on the right track, you're doing the right things. Just do your best to stick to your guns at all times. You can relax sometimes, and sometimes it is good to take a healthy break for like a week or so. But just don't allow yourself to get caught up in it to where you're oblivious of the fact that it's even got you. Because it can be hard to rebound from some of these spells of matrix fog, and it will get you. Yeah, be the creator, not the consumer. I love that. Hell yeah. Oh, a nice day of self-healing. Out in the pool and in the sunlight. Sauna and a steam room. Damn, you went to the premium gym too today? Dang, girl, I bet you got it going. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Oh, Aaron, you're trying to learn the stock market right now. Okay, well, I will definitely keep you in my thoughts and visualizations and prayers to help you with that. Absolutely. Yeah, cutting cords and move if you need it, out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, you know what's up. And so with mediumship, I know there was a question about mediumship earlier, and this is a good one. And this is going to be something that we're actually going to be doing at the store here too, through like Meetup. I'm going to be arranging, drum circles, intuitive development circles, Reiki healing circles, and mediumship, cultivation of mediumship ability circles, things like that, where people will be coming here and we'll be meeting for like an hour. And we all get together and kind of practice on one another. And this is something that I used to do like back in like 2015, 2016, 2014, when I was really getting into learning Reiki and getting my Reiki certifications. I was also really heavily involved in intuitive development and mediumship development. And I was fortunate enough to have a lady that lived in my town, and she had a garage that had a second floor like studio built above it, with like a bathroom and like a great big room. And her husband just let her do her crazy things that she did with her crazy people that came over there, on Wednesdays and Saturdays and what have you. And I would go at 1 p.m. on Wednesday for a Reiki healing circle. I would go on Saturday at 10 a.m. for mediumship and intuitive development. And so what we would do in mediumship and intuitive development is we would always start by everyone sitting in a circle. And if it was a new person, that new person was going to get read by everyone, meaning that we're just going to go around the room and we are going to read your energy, and we're going to let you know what we're perceiving, what we're picking up on. And we're going to go around the room, and that new person is going to get read. We always did that. That was always pretty interesting. And of course, at these meetups, you're going to have people from various skill levels, various spiritual backgrounds, some people that are brand new, some people that have been doing this for years, and you get to meet these people, and it's awesome. And most of them are really, really nice. I mean, you get some strange ones sometimes, but you can really learn a lot from these people. And just by being around their energy, like especially mediums, if you're a medium, spend more time around mediums. It'll unlock those doorways within you, and it will help to start to click. So this is what we would do specifically for mediumship. So we would get into groups, or two lines rather. Let's say there was 8 people there. We would have 4 of us here and 4 of us here. And you'd be standing just across from me, and I'd be looking at you like this and tell you my name, and then you just start cold reading. Whatever's coming in, names, colors, places, situations, landmarks, movies, whatever, descriptions of a person, you begin to reveal this to that person across from you. And after you've done that, you switch, they read you. After both of you have gone, one person will shift to the left, and then now you have a new pair of people that you're working with. You're going to start that process all over again. Now, this helped a great deal, because the more you get that affirmation of receiving correct information, guess what? Here's your skill level. Your belief skyrockets. Then you're able to tap in even more. Because here's the thing about mediumship, reading cards, psychic readings, whatever the case may be, the most important thing to remember is that you have to be willing to be wrong, and to be wrong strong. You're not always going to be right. Sometimes you're going to say something that just is irrelevant. and it doesn't stick with or jive with anything. But you have to be willing to put it out there to find that out. So many brilliant mediums that have come to cultivate their gifts, like, probably would have been hitting it a lot 2 or 3 years earlier had they been willing to get out of their shell, had they been willing to speak up and to be wrong and to be wrong strong and to not be embarrassed by it. You know, don't be embarrassed by it. Like, typically a lot of it will work together some kind of way, you know, but doing that type of practicing, you know, that helps. You're one of the strange ones. Sounds fun, but also pretty invasive. Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. Like, everyone there is chill. Everyone there is cool. You know, no one would ever be made to feel uncomfortable or anything of that nature. It's really, really cool. Had a summon King Pymon. And thank you again, Nina, for holding it down, sweetheart. And don't forget to check out Nina tonight, y'all, at 9:30 on her channel. Sunday night, right? 9:30 on Nina the Mystic's channel. Don't you forget. Summoning King Pymon. I mean, really, it's really just going to boil down to, you know, I would just make sure that you get into like a very, very good, what's the term I'm looking for? My words are escaping me right now. Oh, you know, immersion. Immerse yourself in things, King Pymon. Preparatory immersion. There we go. Set the ritual space up days ahead of time. Wear the colors that are associated with him. Think about him. Say his name out loud. Get some things for the ritual that would correlate with him. I think he likes sweet things and Mountain Dew and cakes, maybe. Alcohol is always good to have on hand. You want to have your incense. You want to have your candles. You want to have your triangle if you use one and your sigil handy. And then you're just going to call out. You're just going to call out to him. You know, be in a space where you're not going to be disturbed. Be in a space where you feel comfortable being there, that you know no one's going to walk through that door at any second and go, "What the fuck are you doing, crazy motherfucker?" You know, you got to have your privacy first and foremost so that you feel absolutely comfortable as far as that goes. Now, when it comes to anxiety and calling forth these spirits, that's a whole different thing, and that's fine. You should feel some anxiety. You should feel a little uneasy, you know, especially if you haven't done it a lot. You don't know exactly how it's going to go down. You know, for me, King Pymon, typically he presents directly behind me. He never comes before me. He's always behind me, and he kind of goes back and forth from one ear to the other. He's a very moves like water, and it very wispy and flowy and just fucking cool, you know. He's fucking cool. And I'd say a great spirit, a very understanding spirit. You know, do an evocation, call him forth, give him some offerings, and just let him know that you are wanting to make contact, that you have appreciation for him even coming in the first place, to accept your offerings, and that you will be in further communication with him. In the meantime, set up an altar for him. Keep that altar nice. Keep that altar tended to. Let him know that you're thinking of him. You've even built a little space for him in your house as a guest, because after all, he is a friend, right? He's a guest. And now you've got a little space for him. Now you're starting to think about him a little more. Now you are beginning to bring Pymon, King Pymon, into this reality. Every single time that your thoughts are on him, he is created once again. He is alive once again. So just, your time and your attention and your actions, your time, your attention, and your actions, they will yield great results. Don't rush it. Do it right. Allow him to speak to you. And that could look like a lot of different ways. You might be an automatic writer. You might get automatic downloads of information where he's just telling you, lay out the ritual like this. This color candles, this kind of incense, this time of day, this kind of prep work. I want you to take a shower and trim those nails, damn it. Whatever the case may be. Or you may be someone that is more clairvoyant and you see movies and images and pictures and he's showing you some things that he wants you to do or how he wants you to do it. Write that down as well. Like, all of these kinds of communications are going to begin to start occurring during that 3 to 4 day preparatory immersive mark prior to performing the ritual. So any for me, any major ritual, this is going to be something that I'm thinking about weeks, several weeks, at least days ahead of time, at least 4 days ahead of time, so that I can start preparing and letting the spirit know too that it's getting ready to go down. We both know in 4 days we're going to connect. With that being said, what can you do and what will it help the spirit to do if you begin to take steps 4 days ahead of time prior to that ritual? How much more prepared are you going to be? How much more into it are you going to be? How much more are you going to feel it? And how much stronger is that spirit going to manifest after all those days and days and days of buildup? It makes a difference. So, okay. All right. Nina, so Wednesday, Arweinsteiger? Okay, awesome. I will be there. I'll be there with bells on for Rizzle. I can't wait. So, sorry, I was freaking I was in a funky place, babe, for the past couple weeks. Especially on the fucking days where we had the goddamn, when it was on that Monday, it was just like, God, every day we had one, I would just be having the worst fucking day. And I was just like, I don't want to go on there like that. You know what I mean, And so I'm so sorry. No disrespect to you or to fucking him. Oh, he's been off too. He broke his finger? Oh, goddamn. I guess he's been working too hard on his property out there, huh? Well, shit. Okay. All right. So this Wednesday then. Cool. So Deja, okay. All right. You'll have to email me, Deja. I will help you in any way that I can, sweetheart. Okay? Just relax and email me. I think you got my email. Arvija. Oh, how to connect to me. My email is in the description of the video. It's jdtemplehealing@gmail.com. You can reach out to me there. And, we can go from there. Yeah. And Friar Peso, I saw you in there, Bo. I'm sorry I was running my mouth and I didn't get to say hi. Ladalia, hey JD, first time I've caught you on one of your live streams. Glad to be here. Aw, well, I'm glad you're here too. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. It's awesome. Always awesome to have a new person in the soul family. We got a lot of really cool people here, as you'll see. Yeah. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Nina, for holding it down. Yeah, no contact, yes. And Belial will definitely help to protect you. Absolutely. Great advice, Moontown. Great advice. Relationships can be tough, y'all. And especially when you're working with spirits and depending on how that dynamic is, maybe your partner doesn't practice witchcraft, or maybe they don't like demons, or maybe they have some weird practice that you're just not really feeling or you're not really into, or maybe the spirits themselves just aren't jiving Maybe you live in a haunted house. I mean, there's a lot of things that can cause a lot of problems and a lot of weirdness. But relationships, it's tough. You know, this spiritual path is not for everyone. And that's just plain and simple. Just like mayonnaise and mustard is not for everyone, and pickle and onion and garlic sandwiches. I mean, you know, it just sometimes it just, and you know, and hey, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, sometimes you can work through it. It just depends, you know, how important that spiritual path is to the individual. And if it's something that is a big part of their identity, then you got a huge problem there. Well, something that's going to be hard to remedy, and for you to both find common ground and happiness. And no, you don't have to agree with everything. No, you don't. But this path and all of its layers and all of its idiosyncrasies and everything involved in it is a rather peculiar one. And it is one that is rather difficult to traverse if both parties are not in alignment. Let's put it that way. Oh, wow. Damn, Moonton, yours went off the deep end and thought he was Jesus. Jeez. Jesus. Wow. Damn. Yeah, I've been there a few times. I didn't really think I was Jesus, so maybe. I don't know. I thought I was something. And some crazy shit was happening, and I was fucking, like, I literally was fucking predicting the dates of pretty major earthquakes, like, weeks before they happened. And I did it several times, and, like, it was almost at the point to where I felt like I was, like, causing them to happen, and I started getting really scared. This was back in, like, March when I kind of lost my shit for a while. Most of you that have been around remember that time, and I'm sorry about that. I know it was difficult. It was difficult for me too. I know it was entertaining for a lot of you motherfuckers too, and I probably would have been laughing as well, so you're forgiven if you laughed. And if you were just concerned for me, then that's awesome too, and I love you. I know, I got through it. I had to get through it. I'm crazy, you know. The cat's out of the bag. I am fucking crazy. Friar Pestle said he knows what it's like for a partner to go completely banana town crazy. It's no fun. No, it is not fucking fun at all, is it? It's not fun for anyone. It's not pleasant for me, you know, when I'm the fucking one doing it either. It's fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Yeah. You had a few glasses of wine today, Algana. Are you drinking a nice Shiraz, or is it like just like some regular old, what is that? Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a red wine, I bet. I love you, crazy. Oh, it's a white wine, a Chardonnay. Okay, well, I was just totally off on that one, wasn't I? Well, we're going to get into a one oracle card reading. This is an Ascended Masters deck. All of you, because we're coming up on an hour here, y'all. And that was a quick hour. And pick pile number 1, 2, or 3. This is going to be a message from an Ascended Master that is wanting to call out to you. So go ahead, just close your eyes. Think of the numbers 1, 2, or 3. The numbers 1, 2, or 3. I'm going with number 2 today. This is the number 1. So let's see what Ascended Master has a message for you today. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you got to go a little crazy sometimes. Anyone on this path is a little crazy, and that's just the God's honest truth. And there's a sweet spot that exists right in between that verge of like sanity and insanity. Like, that's where the gold's at, but you have to be willing to go there to extract it. These are for the number ones, the number ones. These are for the number ones. Let's see what we got. Oh, not bad. Oh, okay. Dude, this is so weird. I fucking knew this goddamn card was going to come up. All right, so for all of y'alls that have been feeling bad, have been feeling weird, have been feeling a little off, and been feeling like low energy, and maybe even having some anxiety, your issue is because you need to drink more water. So Oshan is here to say to drink that water. Drink that water. Drink that spiritual water too. You take those spiritual baths. You need some water in your life. You need to be cleansed, but you need to hydrate yourselves, little ones. So do it. We're moving on to number two. Number two, just for you. Let's give it a few more shuffles for the number twos. I chose number two. Also. Okay. Let's give it a little. Okay. Fertility. Wow, Pan. So this is looking really good for y'all that have tapped into the energy of Pan, that have chosen pile number two. Keep on working on what you're working on, because whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is fertile ground. You've got fertile ground in which to plant seeds. Excuse me. This is also a time to get out into nature. Connect with some music, maybe some of your old bands. Like, I'm feeling like some funky grooves and shit. Definitely Pan calling to you, letting you know that you're on the right track, letting you know that keep planting those seeds, because the soil is fertile. It is so fertile. Oh yeah, go get in the ocean. That is always a good thing. Oh. Aww. I'm sorry, Ayla, that you got banned from a community because you were so crazy today, so now you're here. Well, you are amongst friends, and you are amongst craziness here as well. Welcome. So, number threes. What kind of advice do we got for number threes? What kind of information do we got for number threes? What do we got for number three? What do we got? Let's see. I've been cutting them 4 times instead of 3 lately. Whoa! Energy healing and Merlin. So the healer inside of you is ready to emerge. This is a calling to a lot of you that have been feeling that maybe, like, if you have been feeling drained, either reach out to a healer to have some healing done, or this is a calling for you to tap into your own healing abilities, whether that be with humans, animals, or spirits, or yourself. But, find a modality that excites you. Reach out to someone that can help you along the way, like me, for any of these things. But you are an energy healer. Merlin is wanting to, let you know that now, to tap into that. And I feel like for a lot of you that chose number 3, this is not the first time that you've heard that. And this is something that's been pretty recent, that you've been hearing this. And so this is kind of a confirmation to lean into that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know, exactly, Nina. I know you have. I knew you were going to say that too, because I could feel it. I thought of you. I was like, Nina. There's Nina right there, for sure. But yeah, those hiccups probably were caused by the Fae. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. They're everywhere, especially around here, fluttering this way and that. But anyway, we are coming up. We've exceeded an hour. And I have a new job I have to go to. I have consultations, I've got rituals to do tonight, and I've got a new claim I've got to go to and see this lady in Midlothian, take care of her. I've got a lot to do, so I've got to run. I love you all. Smell my face and smell it so good. I'll see you soon. If you need me, reach out to me, jdtemple.info at gmail.com or jdtemplehealing@gmail.com. My website is jdtemple.info. I will be back soon. I love you all. Shout out to all the chosen ones, all the Mothras, mystics, all the coven members, and to all the subscribers of this channel. See you, West Egg. Later, Christina. Later, Shaner. Later, Algona. Later, Nina. Later, Leah Apocrypha. Later, Fire Pestle. Later, Deja Rain. Later, everyone. Later, Sammy Dean. Fuck yeah, you know it. Later, later, later. I love you, La Dahlia. Goodbye. How do you do it? Bye. 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 For real this time. I mean it.